Everyone wants to be and feel powerful, because when you feel that way, you feel certain about yourself, you feel certain about your bright future. You starting to believe that whatever you're creating is near, and you certain that you can have it and it's so close. And that being powerful in your present and in your own energy is all about. So the first decision, and probably the only decision that you need to make when you want to feel that way, is being in the present. It doesn't matter the memory of the past, whatever it is. I'm not just talking about a month ago, a weeks ago, a years ago, or just 5 minutes ago. You have to be in the present. What you can do now, what you can fix now. If you can't do anything at that moment, leave it and say to yourself, you work it on later, or it's fixable or it's unfixable. It's going to be 5 hours later, or it's going to be tomorrow. You're not carrying that emotion with you for the rest of the day. If it can stay with you for the rest of the day, it's probably will stay with you for the rest of your life, and you don't want to carry that baggage with you, because it's that gonna have a hold on you. Every decision you're going to make, you will have that memory of you. Wow, I failed. Wow, that decision that I made 10 years ago that made me feel, still make me feel this way until now. What about I will make that decision again. It's gonna have that same effect on me. It's already have an effect on you without even making the decision that you're so scared of. So release of that memories, the emotion of whatever you have deposit in that situation, it's gone. It's gone. So being the present, and being the present is part of being in your authenticity. And when you're being authenticity with yourself, I couldn't even say that word properly, it's nothing to prove. What I said in my last video, something not crying for validation. And as well, when you, the second one is, you don't want to do it with manipulation. It's not because, oh, you will make other people feel bad, and that definitely you probably lose the most important person that you might need in the future, next hour. You just never want to lose. You never want to lose a person, definitely not a good one. But when you're doing anything by manipulation, which means you need a validation, it's not just going to be that one person, which means you establish that habit for yourself into your life, which everything you do, it will come through manipulation. Deep down, you need a validation, and you have to keep doing it to validate yourself, to validate who you are. Because if the only power that you can get through manipulation, you're gonna keep doing it. It doesn't matter, it's over $1 or $1 million, because that's your habit. And this is as well, when you want to see the future with a person, even a friend, anyone, your neighbor. It's the most ugly things people can do is, I can do whatever I want. I feel powerful when I can step over someone. And that, who want to be surrounding themselves with a person like that? Not even the person that like to manipulate people, other people. They don't like to be manipulated. So in a sense, you will always plan something in your mind. You probably have walking around with your rules, the book in your mind, that going 1 2 3, before you do one you go to 3. It's complicated, and that make your life confusing, and you're not being in the present moment, that what the task in front of you, who in front of you, what in front of you, and that in a sense that's the magnetic energy. That's, you know, when people talking about being magnetic, that's what it is. You know, it's not a validation, it's not a social rules, it's not, I'm not doing this because I want to impress the social. I don't want to impress anyone. I just want to make sure I'm being myself. I'm satisfied with my own life. I'm satisfied with myself, and that made me go out there without confusion in my head. You're not walking around with who I want to be today. And another thing is, being powerful doesn't mean you have to be loud. God, why you need to be loud? Why you need to scream from the rooftop that you're powerful, you scary, you sexy, you whatever? Um, if you need to do that, which means again you need a validation. Hey, I'm powerful. Let other people will know, people will feel, people will give you that compliment, what they see and what they feel in you, not you putting the idea in their mind. That's not a real power. That, again, that's insecurity. And please don't jump in that, you know, everyone have this quality. I don't think I have this quality. All of them, every time. You know, sometimes I'm like, you know, getting angry. But you know, when you're being the present with yourself, you don't need to jump in. You don't need to be manipulator. You need to be loud. You just put your point across and make your concern heard. And it doesn't matter they understand or not. It's that's you, you know. And again, about having what do you call, boundaries. So what above boundary is karma, and you know, you're a good person. You know, I'm not talking about religion or concerning what we see in the news today. Oh my god. Yes, it seems like you get everything fast. You it's faster when you getting my manipulation or whatever, abusing other people. But if you think that the consequence of your own action is not gonna catch you later, you are being delusional, and it's the delusional that it's gonna catch you. It doesn't matter you keep thinking about it or not. It's always buried and planted in your mind, in your brain, in your story. Even you forget about it, people will remind you what you have done. You know, it doesn't matter you move across the country, other state, other company. One day you're gonna have other people or the same person reminded you that, wow, I have done this thing to that person 20 years, 10 years ago. If you don't want to accept that as a karma and as a consequence, it's gonna catch you one day. So you don't want to have anything hanging on the back of your mind that it's gonna catch me up. You know, you're not living with the idea of I'm so scared. The idea of people gonna wrong you, you're gonna wrong people. If you're a good person, if you treat people the way that you wanna be treated, it's nothing that you need to be worried about. It's sure you're not gonna have people calling you, you know, paying back my money. You remember you took this from me. out of my kitchen, from my car or whatever. You remember $200 years, you know, how long you're gonna keep running away from that? And if you come across to people that have a high pure frequency, it doesn't matter, they know your story or not, they will feel it. They will feel it. What you have been doing. So the reason why I mentioned about the karma being good person, because when you want to be in the present moment 100% pure, authentic, is when you don't have anything hanging on your mind that you're going to be wrong by other people or something gonna catch you up later. That's about it. Being powerful is being magnetic. Being magnetic is being authentic. And karma is real energy. If you're correcting a good karma, which means the energies around you is high caliber. Who can take that away from you? No one. I see you next video. Thank you everyone. Have a lovely day. Bye bye.